Yes, I have a question about whether I should have a will or a trust. I have a will, but I have two people that will inherit, my son and daughter, my house. And my daughter thinks that there should be a trust instead of a will.
Okay. Remind me your first name, caller, please.
Hello,
Your name? What's your name?
Dan.
Dan, okay. Dan, here at the Olsen Law Group, we are all about helping people to avoid probate. That's why your daughter is telling you, hey, Dad, you may want to have a trust. People, when you hear about people talking about trusts out there, they're all talking about the same thing, a revocable living trust. People are using trust for the purpose of avoiding probate. People want to avoid probate because it's expensive and it takes a long time. Here at the Olsen Law Group, we're all about helping people to avoid probate, but most of our clients can use simpler tools to avoid probate. We consider a trust to be a somewhat complicated tool for avoiding probate. A trust can certainly be the right tool to avoid probate for some of our clients. But Dan, if you're saying, hey, I just want to avoid probate on my home, Dan, I got a lot easier answer for you than a trust, and it would be a ladybird deed. A ladybird deed is a deed that we would prepare. That deed states that as long as you're alive, it is your home to do with as you please. But when you pass away, your home would automatically go to your son and daughter. No headaches, no hassles, no probate. That would be our recommendation for you to avoid probate on your home, Dan. By the way, we have free booklets on ladybird deeds. And if you want us to mail you that booklet, you can call the Olsen Law Group anytime, and we'll get that in the mail to you. Dan, I want to say one more thing to you, and that is this, and is that a will has nothing to do with avoiding probate. A lot of people come to us with wills and say, well, isn't it automatic? It's in my will, goes my son and my daughter. Isn't it automatic that it goes to them? No, a will does not avoid probate. A will simply directs what happens to your assets when they go through probate. So, Dan, your daughter is on the right track. Now you know there are things you need to do to avoid probate. I would invite you to call the Olsen Law Group next week, and you can set up a consult with one of our lawyers. We can do that initial consult by phone or in person, whatever is more convenient for you, Dan. Call the Olsen Law Group anytime or right now. Attorney Holly Napick is standing by to talk to you about that same issue at 407-423-5561. Hey, folks, my name is Tom Olsen. The name of the show is Olsen on Law. We're going to take a break. We'll be back in just a few minutes.